If I want to post my man, I want to post my man. If I don't, I don't. Y'all might see an arm, y'all might see a leg, y'all might see a hand, y'all might see a little snippet of a tattoo.
I'm in prison, yeah. Straight out the trenches, yeah. My niggas can't whip me, yeah. The richest, the richest, the richest, yeah. Rich nigga got his own seats, yeah. All of these hoes came with it, yeah. All them motherfuckers came with it, yeah.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Landry, and as you can tell by the title, we are going to be doing a girls talk. I'm super excited about this video because a lot of the girlies on my Instagram participated and they sent me over some topics and some advice that they want to get from me. That's just like so amazing, like people want advice from you. But yeah, just a disclaimer, I am only 23 years old, but I have been through a lot of things, so that doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been through a lot of stuff just within those 23 years. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are returning, hey girl, because it is a girls talk, so I don't think that no boys will be watching this video. But if you are, then hey, what's up? Before we get started, we're gonna head over to the bar and get some wine. So if you want to, go ahead and grab your wine. And yeah, let's get started and get into the girl talk. So for this type of setting, I wanted to do like a chill type of vibe. Like I'm chilling in some like house clothes that I would wear around the house, and then I got my blanket right here, and I'm just in a chill type of mode, chill type of vibe. I got the area in my room, my setup is just basically on some chill stuff. So go ahead and grab your snacks and stuff and chill with me too while I answer some of the questions that the girlies sent me on Instagram. So I made a post on Instagram. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram, go ahead and do so now. It is going to be on the screen on either side, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see. So I got my wine. Okay, so the first topic that I see is telling your side of the story. Me personally, I am the most private, unproblematic person that you can ever meet. Like if I go through something with somebody, a friend, a boyfriend, a breakup, I'm not gonna go to the internet about it. Like I'm the type of person that I just want to protect my peace, and I feel like I don't have to address nothing. I don't care if the internet is bashing me. I don't care if the person that I got into it with is bashing me. Honestly, I really don't care, and I'm just unbothered. Like I just be unbothered. I really do not care about what's going on. I really don't care if this person is doing this and posting this about me. Honestly, I don't care. So me telling my side of the story, more than likely you will never hear my side of the story because I'm just so unbothered that I really don't care. So I'll say just keep it to yourself. Like keep everything to yourself, because you might end up saying the wrong thing on the internet and then it could just blow up into a whole bigger thing, and you don't want that. Somebody said public or private relationships. Me personally, I feel like I'm kind of torn in between. I am in a relationship right now, and I don't know. I feel like if I want to post my man, I want to post my man. If I don't, I don't. Y'all might see an arm, y'all might see a leg, y'all might see a hand, y'all might see a little snippet of a tattoo. But me personally, I like to keep what me and my man do private, if that makes any sense. Like, cause it gives a lot of people like stuff to say about you and your partner if you like post a lot of stuff, or it just have people in your business. To me, it feels like people are in my business if I'm posting what me and my man is doing on the internet. Like anything we're doing, like it's more than likely going to be private, but I'm kind of torn in between because I'm gonna let people know. Like, I'm gonna let everyone know that I am in a relationship. But far as like posting every single last thing that me and my man does, no, it's a big no for me. Let's see. How do you know when the person you are with is losing interest in you? Now, a lot of people say that they will literally stop like doing the things that they used to do, or they'll just start being mean to you. And I 100% believe that. Like, if a person goes from doing all this like lovey-dovey communicating and all of that, and then they just stop out of nowhere, that's how you know that they're losing interest in you. Because why is there a difference? Like, what's going on with you? Like, it's gonna make you want to question like what is really going on with you, because you're acting weird. Like, you're acting very, very different, and I need to know what's going on. So I feel like, yeah, if they start being mean to you out of nowhere, like just all the time, like just being mean, I feel like they're losing interest in you. And if they just don't show that they care as much as they used to, then yeah, they just do not, they don't fool with you no more. Somebody said, how to know when you're close enough to someone to start being vulnerable and opening up to them. Let's see. That has to come with a lot of trust. Like, it has to be a lot of trust put into somebody to start opening up to them and being vulnerable with them, because I feel like being vulnerable is like a very, very soft spot like for you, and I feel like you can't just be vulnerable and open up with everybody. So you have to really, really like know that person off the back of their hand. Me personally, I would not start opening up about my business until the person start opening up about their business to me. Because I feel like if they have that trust, like if they have that trust that, oh, I could start, you know, building up my trust to tell her something, then she should have that trust to me. But then again, you never know if people just starting to tell you their business just so that they can get your business. So me, honestly, because it's very hard for me to open up. Like, it's very, very hard for me to open up. Like, I literally have to be a friend. Like, I have to be friends with people for a long time for me to open up. And I'm not talking about long. I just feel like it takes a couple of months for me to actually build that trust with you, and to actually like feel like, oh, you're my friend actually. So I would just say, like, you gotta really know the person, get down and dirty, get all the information that you need on that person, and go from there. Because like I said, you never know who you're dealing with. If I'm being real, like, you never know who you're dealing with. Let's see. Somebody said advice on moving out at a young age. So I moved out at 21, and I have been living on my own for 3 years now. Well, December of 2023 would be 3 years. And me personally, I would say I'm trying to think about how I did it, because that was a long time ago. So I would honestly say save up to get exactly what you want. Don't just like settle for something that you don't want, because it's not good to like be bouncing from here to here to here to here, because that's gonna look really bad on your rental history. So I would say, like, save for exactly what you want, because you don't want to be stuck in a place that you don't want to be in or you don't like, because at the end of the day you got to stay there. And more than likely the leases are for 1 year, so you don't want to be staying in a place that you don't like. I would honestly say to wait until you're ready. Don't rush into something just because there's like bad things going on at home, or you feel like I'm not growing up fast enough. Like everybody else have an apartment at my age and I feel like I should have one too. Don't rush into it, because being an adult and paying your own bills, it's crazy. Like it is so crazy. It's not easy, and being an adult is way harder than being a kid. So I'll just say, like, make sure you're ready before you decide to like just branch out and try to be on your own. Another thing I would say is live by yourself first before you decide to move in with somebody else. And I'm talking about a partner, I'm talking about a friend, a close friend, a best friend, any of that. Like, live by yourself first. I will always say experience living by yourself first, because you never know how it's gonna go. And then once you sign that lease with that person, it's pretty much over with, because once you sign that lease, that person has every right to be in that house. Even if you kick them out, even if you fall out with them, they have every right to be in that house because their name is on the lease. So I would say do it by yourself first, and then once you like see how a person like is, and then like you experience like the coming over a lot and seeing how that person is as a person, like they clean up behind themselves, if they like their cleaning habits, if they're lazy, or like just seeing a person character before you move in with them is definitely a thing I would say do, because I've experienced living with someone, and now I currently live by myself, but I experienced living with someone, and that was the very first thing I did. So I would not steer y'all wrong and give y'all some bad advice that y'all should not take. Please experience living by yourself, feel out how a person is, then that's when you should decide if you want to move in with that person. Let's see, next question. Okay, somebody said advice on being a freshman in college, and how do you feel about dropping out of college and following your dream/passion? So with being a freshman in college, a little backstory on me. I did attend college for a month, and then I dropped out and I pursued my passion in doing hair. If y'all do not know, I am a hairstylist now, and I went to college and I experienced it, and now I'm here. So I would say being a freshman in college, make new friends. I know a lot of people say like, you know, don't really too much open up with people and like that because you just meeting people, but honestly it's just like high school. Like once you're leaving middle school and going into high school, some of them middle school friends that you had in middle school is not going to transition with you to high school, so you got to make new friends. So it's kind of the similar thing in high school. So I would say make new friends. I would say be careful. Always like look around your surroundings. Like make sure like you are safe in any type of situation, because there is a lot of things that happen in college, and you want to be safe. You want to be as safe as possible, period. You want to be as safe as possible, because people are crazy. People are so crazy. And then I would say like you'll have more freedom, because for me, I grew up in a strict home. My mom was very, very strict, and I honestly did not get freedom until my senior year of high school. So I had just got freedom, and like it's like going into like just having freedom and then going into college, and it's like, oh, I got freedom now. So it's like just be aware of your freedom. Like don't overdo it. please don't overdo it. Just be yourself and, you know, protect yourself and protect your peace, and yeah, you'll have a good college experience. For me, I didn't have such a good college experience, and then about dropping out and following my dreams and my passion. So I would say, if you feel like college is not for you and your parents is like really like adamant about you being in college, I would say have that conversation with them, because I decided that I did not want to return back for my second semester, and I came home from Thanksgiving break, and I had that conversation with my mom, and she supported me 100% on what I wanted to do. And I was super shocked. I was super shocked because I was not expecting her to be like, oh yeah, like I was expecting her to be like, no, like you're not leaving college, you're gonna stay in college, all that money that went into college, no, you're staying. But I feel like for me it was a good experience on dropping out of college and pursuing my passion, because I had a good support system. My mom was super supportive, and I really, you know, thank her for that, because I was super scared on like how she would react when it came to that. So yeah, so I would say do as you please. If it's your passion, go for your passion. If college is not for you, find something that is for you. It's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see. Someone said, can you be in a relationship with someone that has a problem with what you wear? No, I cannot. I cannot be in a relationship with someone that got a problem with what I wear. I was in a relationship with somebody that had a problem with what I wore, and it didn't end too good. I had to break up with them because it wasn't for that specific reason, but it was like one of the reasons. Like, yeah, no, I can't have you being insecure. I cannot have an insecure man. Like, do you see how I look? Like, I cannot have no insecure man. Like, how you gonna be insecure about me? It's not you, it's me. Like, this is me. Like, you're not me. So why do you have a problem with what I wear? I would get so irritated, like every single time that I want to go on a trip or go out with my girls, I gotta run my outfits by you. No, like that is not happening. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Like, that would be so irritating. Like, I would get so irritated so quick. Okay, someone said, going into business with your family or friends, serving your family or friends, or the support from your family and friends. So, okay, they're asking me about going into business with your family or friends. Me personally, I would not go into business with my family or friends unless I know like the qualities of that person. They headstrong, they work hard, and they don't slack around. I will literally have to like do my own analyzation of that person. I need to know what you want, what type of timing you want. If we on the same timing, then yeah, we can go into business together. I have no problem with going into business. But when it comes to going into business with family and friends, like you don't ever want to be stuck in a situation that you can't get out of. Period. So I feel like experience doing it by yourself. Have that person work for you first, and then think about like how is it going to be with working together. And if y'all decide to do that, then go ahead. And if you feel like it's going to be like amazing working with your family or your friends, go ahead, so be it. But I'm just giving my honest opinion of how I would do it. And serving your family and friends, I'm guessing they're saying like serving, like doing their hair or doing their nails or makeup. I feel like family and friends should pay the same price as everybody else, because you want to set the tone that everybody else is equal, and you want to just like make sure it's fair. I service family and friends, and they pay the price that is on my site. I am not gonna have like nobody feeling like, oh, they're royalty, even though like you're loyal, yeah, but at the same time, like, if you're gonna continue getting your hair done by me, then you're a client, period. You're considered a client, so you're gonna pay exactly what everybody else pays. And I just feel like it's fair, like it's very fair. And the support from your family and your friends, I feel like having that support from your family and friends, it just like pushes you more, and it keep you grounded. Like it makes you want to keep going. And I feel like it's very, very necessary for your family and your friends to support you, because why not? Like, why wouldn't you be supporting me? And I feel like it's very, very, very necessary. Like very, very necessary. Like, why wouldn't you support me? Okay, let's see. Okay, someone said making a decision for yourself, even if it hurts the person that you have to leave. So I'm guessing they're talking about letting go. Me personally, I had to go through that myself. I did not want to leave this person because I really, really love them. In a way, it's taking care of yourself, because in a relationship, you do not want to lose yourself. Like, you don't want to lose yourself. You don't want to feel like you're losing yourself. You don't want to feel like you can't keep continuing to do the things that you was already doing before you was in a relationship with that person. So I'll just say, make sure that, you know, you're doing what's best for you. And I know it's hard. It's always going to be hard letting somebody go that you don't want to let go or that you love. But I would say, like, do it. And it takes 21 days to build a habit. So keep those days in mind. Like, go day by day. Okay, I haven't texted this person this day. Oh, it's the next day. I haven't seen or text this person. It's the next day I haven't seen and text this person. And I promise you, once you go through those 21 days, it's gonna feel like, oh, I can do this. I can keep doing this. Like, yeah, like, I'm telling you, just build a habit and just always love yourself first. And when it comes to yourself, put yourself first. Okay, somebody said, what is a non-negotiable for you in a relationship that would make you end it? I'll just say cheating. Like, don't cheat on me. Don't cheat on me. Like, if you cheat on me, you gotta go. You gotta go. And that takes me to this next question. It says, could you take a man back if he cheats on you? Me personally, honestly, no. Like, I've been cheated on before, and it's not fun. It's not funny. It's not cute. Like, I've been cheated on multiple times by one person, and no, like, I just feel like I can't do that again. I can't go through that again. Like, that is crazy. It's a crazy, crazy world. Right now, like, the old me, like, I stayed, but me now, I cannot take you back. I just feel like we're too grown. Like, we too grown to not be wanting to settle down with each other, and to not be wanting to, you know, build a life with each other. So why would you do some lame stuff like that? Why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? Huh? Yeah. Why would you do that? So, no. I couldn't take a man back if he cheated on me. Let's see. Okay, what's the biggest lesson you've learned since you've been an adult? I don't know. Let's see. I would say taking my time with stuff. And setting boundaries as an adult is very, very necessary, because You don't want to just like have somebody just going for anything, like and you want to put yourself on a pedestal and, you know, treat yourself as if like you're a gem, you're a diamond, and if somebody gonna want you, they gotta work hard for it. But I would honestly say like a lesson learned would be taking things slow and believing that things that would happen to you, it will happen to you. I'm telling you, like, I've recently learned that as an adult. Like, if you believe that something is going to happen to you, and if you keep praying about that and you believe it and you believe in that prayer, I'm telling you, it is going to happen to you 100%. So yeah, I would say that's something that I've recently learned as an adult, is to believe that something is going to happen to you. Okay, someone said, do you prefer to be single or in a relationship? I prefer to be in a relationship because I am a lover girl. I am the most fairy tale lover that you can ever meet. Like, my boyfriend always be like, you literally be acting like you in a fairy tale. And I'm like, because I believe that I am. Like, get with the program. Yes, and you're going to do it. Like, literally, he always say that, like, girl, you be acting like you in a fairy tale. And I'd be like, cause I am, and this is what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm a lover girl, so I prefer to be in a relationship. Someone said, should I rekindle a friendship or relationship with someone I miss? You can miss someone all day, but that does not mean that person is supposed to be in your life. I've rekindled a friendship and I've rekindled a relationship, and both of them did not end well the second time around. And it's so crazy because I seen this post, let me see. I seen this post on Instagram that somebody screenshotted off of Facebook, and it says, I feel like when you continue to have the same fallouts with the same person, whether it's family, a friend, or a lover, that's just the universe and God trying to show you that no matter how much you love them in that bond, that they are meant to be in your inner circle and energy. Not gonna keep having issues for no reason. Everything has a reason, and that's why I don't fix nothing with no one anymore. All love, but y'all not meant to be around me, and that's okay. And it is okay for them not to be. It's no bad blood. It ain't no beef or nothing. It's just, I just feel like you're not for me. And if I have to cut you off and go on with my life, then that's just what I have to do, because I gotta put me first. If I feel like you're weighing me down, if I feel like you're not benefiting my life, like in any way that I'm benefiting you, then I just don't feel the need to keep you around. So honestly, I feel like don't do it. Like, don't rekindle, because the boundaries that you set for yourself, you're going to be breaking those boundaries, because at the end of the day, it's all about you and how you feel and how you know that person is going to make you feel again after, you know, the first situation happened. Then I would say don't do it. Don't do it. You shouldn't. Just move on, find somebody else, or find some new friends, because it's not worth it. Y'all, sorry if the lighting is going in and out, like the sun. I am recording in natural lighting, and the sun is like going everywhere. Like, it's keep moving, so sorry about the lighting. Okay, someone said how to deal with envious friends. Cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. You don't need them. You do not need them, because all they're gonna do is weigh you down. They're not gonna be excited about nothing that you got going on. They're not gonna congratulate you, and if they do, it's gonna be undercover pressure that they just don't really want to, but they just gonna do it just so they can show that they're not. But yeah, cut them off. And you're not gonna know that a person is envious of you off the bat. Like, you have to just watch their actions and just keep on watching and looking. Like, every time something good happened to you, see how they react, and then that's how you know that they envious of you. Someone said cutting people off without an explanation. That kind of goes into, you know, the envious friends. Cut them off, and you don't owe them no explanation. I feel like you don't have to tell nobody why you cut them off. If it's bettering you, then so be it. Like, who cares? Who actually cares? Like, if you care enough that much, then you know you did something wrong, because at the end of the day, people be knowing what they be doing. Someone said, how do you feel about kids before marriage? Me personally, I do not want to have kids before I am married. I am kidsless right now, and I don't plan on having any until I am married. So yeah, and it's nothing against, I'm very like non-judgmental. It's nothing against people that have kids before marriage. I honestly, it really doesn't matter to me, but it's just me personally. I just don't want to have kids before I am married. Okay, someone said, what would you tell your younger self? Oh my gosh, that is a good question. That is a really good question. I would tell her to be patient, because when I was younger, I had a problem with rushing things, and I felt like everything was not falling into place. So I would tell my younger self to be patient. Like I said, as an adult, I just realized believing. So I would tell my younger self to just believe that something is going to happen, and it will happen. And I would tell her to slow down, because I used to be a fast-paced girl when I was a little girl, and I used to be fast-paced. Like, everything that I wanted to like do, I was like, I could do this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and this, and that, and then like I was too focused on doing too much at one time. So I say take it slow down. I promise y'all, every time I try to record, they start cutting the grass outside. But I'm on the last question. So the last question is, do you believe that you can find your soulmate while being with someone? And I did a story time on TikTok. So head over to my TikTok and make sure y'all check that TikTok out, because I actually did a TikTok about it, because I have experienced this and I feel like I am with my soulmate now. But yes, I do believe that you can be in a relationship with someone but end up coming across your soulmate. So I think that is all the questions. Yes, that is all the questions that I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very, very calming and soothing. You know, I just love giving advice. I love talking to the girlies about the things that I have been through, the things that I have experienced, and if you can relate to some of the things that I have experienced, then comment down below. I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. This is what I have left, so I am finna finish this one off, and I will see you guys in my next video. Cheers.